A study on the Bibo Feng Shui of the Dong-San. A study on the Bibo Feng Shui of the Dong-San. Introduction. This is the study has been proceeded with the proof of the combined in the delight and practical application to and the rest of the Bibo, the machine, the great Dosan stake work developed, which was considered unbased of the Buddhism culture. Also, those temple where selection Bibo Germany was a place during the production of the contraction. The recurring new temples differing. Old ones want the seat of the temple to the purple and the combined weekend energy and the best spirit and was combined with various tools were applied provide in the battle. Main subject of the study was the process through objection of the dispensary properly and the rest books degree street and acoustic distribution of the base of the flies results and the water area was the process through selection text for the which Bibo Germany of the Dosan is a stake monk was afraid of the simple research. Some collection was close to how to the Bibo Germanist of the Dosan stake book is the appliance and the competence life on the base of the result obtained through on the research and looking forward to experience change of the provide family and the activation of the broad history culture to general public in the greater. Divine for the getting of the concerns vision and the selection of the public estate through mixture of the people, Germany, and the ballistic course in the future. Symbolism is the place of the Chinese symbolism and the collective the future of the combination of serving India. Namana first published under leadership of the Chinese physical culture and the Chinese tuition companies and transformed and gave great interest to the history of the Asian physical and the culture. Symbolism experienced the period of the preparation, pro-state and pro-found and sixth kingdom area and the plus is the Shu and the Dong dynasty fall and the ship is formed. Su Moon. The team Nine Mountain School offers its history of Korea for the first time. Such a term was a conference describing that it was the research of the trained to the takers test early 3 years, and such request was offered. Such a kingdom term was Dinosaur the Moon. Our ground subsidy, where found is the right, the custom and the custom which deserved name of the night school and the location. And the fund of each school is the superstition is of the Dong dynasty first and the ship is formed. Bibo Germanistic. Bibo Germanistic is a technical with the first the color is the lander mountain. Look at something in the Germanistic base. Cast and operate to the reserved element of the Germanistic. As a young man, Yang Pyeong, the explore and Hyogu There is a seriousness of the culture and the whisper of the subjection of the discord. If your back is weak, back is strong, and the good shape of the result of the soul of the deer is ground. I've some coast built, a new mountain is tried. After land of the fresh well, wind flow as well from the link in the land, making the first of the book and the winner resist Joseon and the vessel interesting and is some place in the April. Trying to complete it by flowing in the forest in 1 week among the rest. Pursuits of event other of the constraints of the temple in the best it was taken of the book, and the spirit of the combat in the shore of the good luck. Bibo peacefully of the Dusan is a stake moon. The Bibo peacefully of the Dusan is a stake moon in the truth for the natural Bibo and the Bibo pagoda and the physically of the reality of observation provided in the welfare of the state and the people through government of the state land also well. The Bibo is the full state Bibo physically which tries is a extension of the process of the nation. People and the Buddha provided of the building temple Freud and pagoda is a image of the Buddha. Through the selection, portrait and the land enforced in the location, contrasted people among of the domestic mountain, the stream of the playfree. Various ceremony to promote of the desert of the visual in the west is the suffering of the fluid of the west. Buddha is the earth good and the building of the blessed and the good future. Modern application of the Bibo dynasty. Sanjong good location is the housing with the block is five windows surrounding mountain after and the cap with easy together whether we see flower they be. If we tackle as Seoul, the city is surrounded by provided Nam Mount, Buga, Namsan as a Jabek, Tachongyong, Inongsan as a Ubeko, and the Namsan as a Namjuja. By selection of the location, the city crowd have the flank of the bears discovering massive view from the ground, and the great and the good atmosphere through making in the whole. Beware the mountain shelf and the sharpest of the bullets, so to speak, controlled flow of the mount and the flow of the stairs, and the result float in the land shall be with the festivals and selection of the God land. For consortium, provided this is a service of the flows through how the road from the bus gathers elect to society from the Bahrain was accommodated and among them how the people philosophy of the Dongli-san school is introduction to modern society and try to look at how the futurity have been contract of the community. By approving of the fact that the people futurity has been stationed in our mind and the living space of the daily life and the appearance of the physically. If you street out the trade and the culture and on Q's culture of the governance began the most decisive factor in the selection in the lot of the giving great influence to the our perception of the space. The true simplicity of the world is the stroke would give great compassion. purple the Bibo democracy which respect economy and population values. Therefore, as a considered authority enforced when the selection in the location, we would make contribution to elective development of the national land of the lab, selection of the occult and accumulate rate, economic national, associated to Bibo physically in the national viewpoint as the subject of the faith-based and the perception on the elements of the Bibo which were alienate as a background elements in our visual structure and push forward to echo natural land development for housing, overplanning land as plan, public facilities and community facility with reflecting the merits of the Bibo philosophy west of the traditional preserved and Korean begins people so. Thank you.